Hi there and welcome back. Today we are creating a table that sits at the very foundation of every warehouse, every store and every forecast. It's called ZMARA, our custom version of famous SAP MARA table. Why this table? In SAP you can't record a sale in the BRP without first having a product. That's why MARA and now your ZMARA is the starting point. Without ZMARA, your the BRP table make no sense. It would be like selling thin air. Without it, we can't build sales data stock into or even forecast, because this table tells the system, hey, this is a real product. Let's build it step by step. Go to the transaction SE11 and ZMARA, as just I said before. Display, okay. We don't have anything because we haven't created yet this table. Create. Okay. Why ZMARA? SAP's original material tables is called MARA. We add Z in front to show it's a custom version, simplified just for our forecasting project. Short description. Product Master Table. And application table and display methods load. And next step, we need to define fields. If you are not entirely sure what fields contain tables, you can check another very helpful site, sapdatasheet.org, and you can check whatever you want. Fields, relationship between, and so on. Okay, let's come back to our field. We need to specify our client field. You already know what it is and why we need to have this field in most of each tables. If you're not entirely sure, you can check previous video where I described that it very thoroughly. Okay, key values. This field separates data for different clients, like keeping product for different companies in separate folders. Next field, material number. Also, this field is key, and we need to check also that material number, press enter. And if in your system, like in mine, that material number doesn't exist, just we need to create element. Yeah, SAP suggests how to do it, us to do it, and we can just specify our short description, domain, material number. Yeah, and in our system exists domain, but doesn't exist element. That's why we create in that material number data element, but can specify already existing domain material number. What is the difference between domain data element? You can check previous video and understand what and why. Let's continue. Field label, material number, material number key, and okay, we need to save, Ctrl S, check, activate, and return back. And here we are. We have element material number with data element Z material number and with domain material number. Next element, material art, material type. And this field, wait a minute, material art, Material art. This field tells SAP what kind of product it is. For example, raw material, finished product, packaging material. It helps the system apply different rules for different types of materials. And we need to also specify if in your system that material art doesn't exist, create it manually, just like we did it before. In my system doesn't exist. Show description material type. Domain. Material art, press enter. Yeah, that means that domain is already exist. Field label. Material type, short type, and we can just copy from description. Ctrl S, don't forget save, check, activate, and here we go. That material art we also have in our system. Next element, mines. Base unit of measure. We can specify like init value, and we need to create our data element ZMines. Check it. Yeah, we don't have this in our system. That's why we need to create it manually. And if we press double click, SAP suggests us to do it. Short description. Base unit of measure. Base unit of measure. And domain. We hope, yeah, we have this domain our system mines, and just what we need and specify field label. That's if you're not entirely sure that why we need to specify field label or data type, you just can check a previous video, and I explained there detailed why and where to use. Okay, we need to check, activate, and now we have our field mines with that element ZMines, base unit of measure. This tells us whether we're selling, for example, in pieces, in kilograms, or boxes, and you can check it in our table ZMARA, and we have mines. We have material art, we have material number, and we have our Mandate client field. And as you see, we specified K material K client, a K material number. We specified like primary key that we just view this in our data table sheet. Okay. Now we go to the technical settings, choose appropriate values, save, return back, and this is these tables, technical settings. This is like telling SAP where to store the table and how much shelf space it should reserve in warehouse database. Just we need also choose enhancement category. It means can we do something in our table in the future, for example, can be enhanced. This gives us flexibility to add more product fields later, like brand or original country, or if we forgot something, we can add it without any problem. And okay, we need to also Ctrl S or press icon save, check, activate, and here we are. we have our table. Real world analogy. Imagine that ZMARA is your warehouse product catalog. If our warehouse manager Klaus tries to create a sale, ZWRP without a product from ZMARA, SAP will throw an error, just like a store can't sell an item that doesn't exist in its inventory system. Because you can think about ZMARA like a source of truth. If this material number exists in ZMARA, that we can do anything with it. And that's it. You've just built the most essential table in our forecasting engine. Because no products, no sales, no AI magic. If this helped, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss how we link this table to the BRP in the next lesson. See you next time.